Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back. This is Tarun. I today come up with an exciting demo. Like I have got access to Bard. Google has granted me the access. Thank you, Google. I don't know. Maybe many of you got access, and already have been using Chat GPT for quite some time now. I don't know. I can call it my as a Chat GPT Pro or not, but I have the Chat GPT Plus. You see, I have access to all the models, their classic legacy and that. So I'm going to start with GPT 4 right now. They have a 25 message limitation. So let's see which one performs better. I did some testing throughout the day. Looks like to me GPT-4 is ahead. It's doing a much better job in terms of some of the things like programming, coding. Somewhere again, Google board is doing great. So I am thinking it's a neck to neck. Again, GPT-4 has got a lot of feedback from the user, so it must be doing much better. And I'm sure Bird will do better too. And I can remember the Alexa and Google Assistant days when I used to jump into both the voice assistant and learn both. And eventually I saw that, Google Assistant started doing better than Alexa in terms of recognition. And but let's see. So let's get started with. So one of the things I want to explain today is this LLM actually works good when you have a good prompt. So the prompt is basically how this voice assistant works. Same here also, that whatever you write in English, it translate that to an intent. So maybe you want to say, hey, create a poem or something, it translate back to some intent there. And then basically it sees that what action needs to be performed. And this large LLM is you has so much of data, and the model is so complex that it's kind of going towards ASI, artificial AGI, artificial general intelligence. So let's start with, so let me start with some generative stuff. So let me ask, what are the most popular prompt you have so far? So I'm going to ask the same question to both. Okay, let's see. I'll ask first Google, and then I will ask same question to Chat GPT. Oh, okay, it's saying ChatGPT is saying, general knowledge question users often ask about science, history, mathematics, or blah blah blah. It's not giving any specific recommendation. Let's see what Bard is saying. Result I found, and the most popular prompt is "I miss the girl you are." It's a prompt that you can interpret in different ways. It can lead to a variety of stories. Now, um, how can I interpret that? Okay, that's something I'm not interested. Let's ask some programming stuff, right? Write a Ansible script which can install Tanium in a VM, which can install. Yeah, I'll ask the same question. See, it's very fast. Yeah, but Bird also does that. And one thing I like about this feature of draft. So it is, so the way this language model works. And even I have some tool called Fire Virtual Assistant. If you work in a very trivial chat bot, the way it always worked, it when you give a prompt, it search a large database and it gets the results. It doesn't get one result, it's get many results. It ranks it in a different way. So that's how it is. If you see, I will quickly show you my chatbot for our virtual assistant. So where https top, you can access it like this way. And if you go here, there is something max code deviation. Let's say I want to ask for, give me a fire resource for uh, blood work. Okay, so it gives me a diagnostic report where I have given max code deviation is 50%, and max result size is it's less. So I can increase that. Okay, 10 is fine, but I say let's max result size is deviation is 78%. Let me ask another one. Blood, actually. So see, I got so many for blood, four. But now if I say max code deviation is like I'm the top score. I just want one result, or you say you give the max result side is one, and you give blood, you just get one only, the diagnostic report most accurate. So I'm explaining how this both chatbot works in a simple terms. So bird actually looks like to me it giving at least one, two, three drafts, so it's giving top three results, whereas whereas in case of chat gpt it's giving just top ranking result, and it's pretty accurate a lot of the time. But one thing is that if you give multiple results, you can try multiple together, which one is working, which one is not working. And I found interesting thing, sometimes it gives a google option, it's a like option, and then new response. Let's see this new response. That means if you do not like it, it's giving a different option, which is very good, because sometimes I find that I don't like the response, and it's incorrect, and then you do have to type it again. Compared to this is better. So I think usability standpoint, google might have compared ChatGPT a lot, and basically saw, okay, user interface time. But I still feel accuracy wise, I would give ChatGPT 10 on 8, but I'll give board like 10 on 7, 1 point less at least, um the accuracy standpoint so far. So let's do something different. Let's say I'm giving a content, convert that to an html. Convert an content to html. Content is, I love you, let's say. See, it gives just the span, it doesn't give the full one. And let me copy this and put it here. If I enter, it doesn't work. That's something UI needs to see. See, this is good. It's giving you a complete proper HTML, and I like the way it gives editor, copy code. It feels like different. So Google, you need to do better job here. It's not that great. I love this one. I love ChatGPT one. Okay, let me ask some complex question. So the question could be, I asked earlier that assume you are Fed chairman and you need to take a policy decision when an interest rate is high and banks are getting bankrupted. What will you do? Will you increase interest rate or decrease? Tomorrow Fed is supposed to take the decision, so very important question. Let's see both. So it says, if I are the Fed chairman, the interest rate is high and banks are getting bankrupted, I would decrease the interest rate. This would make it cheaper for business to borrow the money, which would help them to stay afloat and create jobs. It would also make it cheaper for consume the borrow money. However, decreasing the interest rate would also make it more expensive for the people to save money. This would lead to inflation. It would make ultimately the decision of whether to save an easy way to answer. Okay, let me ask. Assume you need to take a call. Take a call. Let's see if it is understanding the flow and remembering the stuff. Okay, what it is doing. Okay, if I cannot be the Fed chairman, but I can provide some insight or central bank might consider when faced with the situation interest rate is high, banks are getting bankrupted. It's important that central bank carefully assess the economic situation. The primary goal of the central bank is support economic, the high interest rates. Okay, and it says a lot of like economic lectures, which is right. It's important to know that. Okay, sure, it's saying I can take a call. Here are the some tips how to take a call. Be prepared before you are. Oh my god, look. uh See, when I say assume you need to take a call, it doesn't able to correlate the previous answer. So let me ask the same thing to this guy. I don't have the ability to make decision like a human. However, I can general information scenario. If I had to assume the role of a see, it's still able to understand the context where Google board just didn't get it. I mean, it's like typical voice assistant. It's not able to uh, remember the context, previous context. Didn't get the context. So bird zero and the chat gpt is 10 on, I would say 10 on 10, because at least it understands the context, and it's now just giving me if I that what to do. Okay, let's switch the gear. Let's ask a different type of question. I would like to create an image based on text. Can you help me? Let's see. Sure, I can help you to create in the different way. One way is to text to image translate. There are many. Another way, it's just giving all the lectures. I mean, provide me a web link which can do it. Yeah, let me ask the same thing. I would like to create an image based on text. Can you help me? I'm not able to create image. However, I can guide you through the process of creating image. One graphic design software you can use Photoshop. No. I don't know. They can't do based on the with the desired text. Text to image generator. It's also saying similar thing. Programming languages. Okay, it's asking me to. It's saying it says provide me a link. Let me copy this. Wow, it's telling me okay. You use PIL library, image, RGB. That's cool. That's cool. At least Google should have given some code for me to do it. Wow. I mean, I typically think Google is well ahead in this space, but looks like OpenAPI somehow got way more data, and I think the synergy between Microsoft and OpenAI collaboration, Microsoft own GitHub, and the GitHub has the walls, all the code, and so something made ChatGPT superior, I think, due to the collaboration between Microsoft and OpenAI. Okay, let me ask this. But this is cool, right? It's giving me, okay? So you take the create an image, directly blank image, and then it's asking for text. Probably we can try, right? We can try something another day. So let me ask the same question. DALI is there, that DALI 2, which can do that. I don't know why OpenAI is not suggesting that, because that can do generate images from the text. Let me see. Wow, it didn't do, but it says one of the popular tool to text to image is this cool text. Let me see. I didn't know that about this cool text. Okay, something that's nothing to do with chat GPT comparison. I'll take a look. Anyway, I'll come back again with various prompts and various comparisons. So stay tuned. Hope you like this demo. Feel free to comment in my YouTube video. See you soon.